Hello everyone, what's going on? My name is The Real Branzer, and I thought I would share a very interesting life story with you guys today. This is going to be about the time that I was called by the United States Marine Recruitment Center near my house, and this is actually just last week. It was a Wednesday night, and my dad picked up the phone, and a guy by the name of Sergeant Banta had called our house, and so he relays the phone to me, and it was my turn to talk to him. And so this man is from the United States Marine Corps Recruitment Center, and he wanted to talk to me about possibly becoming a United States Marine. This is nothing that surprises me. I'm going to be going into my senior year of high school, so people my age are going to be all getting this phone call talking about possible future in the United States military, as opposed to going to college right away, or how they could help you pay for college, things like that. So far, I'm not surprised. Go ahead and have a phone conversation with him. We're talking about my physical attributes, my mental attributes, what I like to do in school, and what I like to do outside of school. We actually talked briefly about Call of Duty, which I thought was pretty funny. And so we eventually came to an agreement on an appointment the following morning, a Thursday. It was like 9 a.m. I go down to this recruitment center, 25-30 minutes away from my house, and it's time to speak with them. And so it's part of this strip mall where all of these military recruitment centers are sort of linked together. There's the Army, the Coast Guard, the Marines, the Navy, all sort of just this one building, but separated into 4 divisions or whatever. So I go ahead into the Marines building, and it's nothing like I expected. It was sort of this office space. There's all these cubicles. There's these bars set up for pull-ups. There's a track out back, things like that. And so I was worried, I'm not the most physical human being, so I was not sure if this whole test was going to be my physical abilities, my strength, things like that. Turned out to be quite the opposite. They had me do a few pull-ups, but that was just sort of at the end as sort of a quick little test to get a general idea of what I could do. And what actually happened was we sat down. They have these little tiles which have things that the Marines can offer to you, and there's 11 of them. And while I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, they're things like self-discipline, money for college, job opportunities, jobs in technology, things like that. Just opportunities that the Marines can provide to you. The Marines alone have over 210 positions that you can apply to, and I found this really interesting. This was a lot of stuff I had no idea about. I hadn't even considered the Marines before this, but halfway through our sort of interview, I had to go take a test on the computer. And so this is going to be a test that's roughly half an hour, and it's going to be math and English and reading and comprehension, things like that. And so there are, 50 or so questions, and the United States Marines has a minimum of a score of 31, I believe. It's on a scale of 0 to 99. A 31 will just barely get you in, but the Marines are really looking for someone that can score a 50 out of 99. And so I finished my test, and I hadn't looked at the score. I just brought them back the computer, and they told me that I got an 84 out of 99. And they told me, they were not sugarcoating this, that was very good. That was an excellent job. And this is just a taste of the real test, which is actually a big 2-hour deal that is more north of the state I live in, where you take this test and they actually give you like this government hotel room, and it's this really big deal. And so they told me that the harder questions were on this example test that I took, and that if I were to take the real test, I would get like a 90 out of 99, and they told me that was just exceptional. And so we finished the interview, finished up the 3 hours, went home, and right now I'm just sort of thinking about it. So if you could go ahead and leave a comment, let me know if you've had an experience like this, or if you've been in the Marines or any sort of the armed forces. Just let me know. I'm looking for answers to my questions and possibly some advice. So if you could leave a comment, that'd be fantastic. Thank you, and have an awesome day.